Morning. It's a nice bright day here, and this is an image of one of my compost heaps, and I'll show you how I'm using that just now. Basically, transforming ground light. See the green stuff up the back there, which is full of nasty, well, see big rocks here, nasty rocks, huge weeds. They were about 6 feet high last year, so it's been slowly chopped down, turned over. This was worked on again yesterday. This is where potatoes are going to go, so it's not as intense work, but it still takes a lot to get rid of the weeds. These are beds, and these are beds, all nice raised beds. Unfortunately, to dig these trenches out by hand. And on top is one of my compost heaps. Place on top, nice natural mulch, full of nice worms, and kills off any of the rest of the weeds underneath, and enriches the soil, as you can imagine. So I've got 3 heaps. One, the dog is pissing on. One, which is 2-year-old, a year old, and 6-month-old. So for different reasons they get used. But this will be removed as well. It's doing the same thing. Basically, stops the light getting through. Water still gets through, kills off any weeds. So to try and speed the process up for next year, this is quite intense, but this will be used for lettuces, whatever, lots of nice things. So you start off with that, which has been turned over and chopped through twice, finish it with that. So as you can see, it's quite tiring work doing that, so I've got days and days of that ahead. Oh, one of the things you do get out the beds, as I see, you get nice natural worms in here, which are great. They naturally act as compost in the soil, break up the soil, and their own waste basically gives you. So these are grub worms. You don't want these back in the soil because there's a lot of grass cuttings. My neighbours are good enough to drop off their grass cuttings and leaves, I've told them, because these I put in last year, end of last year. Put it right over the top and it kills the weeds. Not a weed, with a hard line of weeds coming through, look at that. So excellent, kills off the weeds, and underneath, nice, beautiful, natural, soft soil. Look at that. So saves you doing a lot of digging. Simply run over that with the tiller and it makes it a lot easier. But as I say, the neighbours now are good enough to dump their grass and all their cuttings and that up in that compost heap there I was using. So that's great for me. Great for them, gets rid of the rubbish, you don't need to dump it, and good all round. This, I'm going to show you quickly as I'm passing to the hens, is one of the best tools I've got, believe it or not. I've got about every tool made to man, and machines. This beats them all. Yep, just looks like a spike, but when you're doing weeding, easily remove weeds, and twist, and you remove the weeds. Breaking up your soil, you're not bending down. It's nice and light, aluminium, and got a job. So out of all the tools that I've accumulated, as you can see here, there's more here, they're all everywhere. This is the best one. I got the idea off something I saw on YouTube, but it's much heavier and not so good. And even out all the petrol tools, they're great for initially doing the hard break up, but your daily routine of weeding and all that kind of thing, as you can see, needs to be done by hand. So getting down your knees doing it's a killer, absolute killer. Everybody hates that. So anyway, hi dogs, we'll go down and watch the hens. They'll love this. They know instinctively when I've been doing weeding or any work in the garden. They seem to wait, and you'll see them. Hey girls. This is cabbage. One of my cabbage plants got blew over with the heavy rain, so the heavy winds, so they get the benefit of it this morning, and you'll see them. It's a feast for them. So there we go. Okay, goodbye.